It's that time again. It's another Premier League preview. But before we begin, I just want to get a point across because I've literally within the last 15-20 minutes read something that's kind of pissed me off, right? People jumping on the bandwagon about this whole refugee crisis. I can understand both sides of the argument here, and there's a reason why I'm bringing it up. It sounds weird in a football video, but Gary Lineker has supported, an England legend has supported the fact that we need to help these refugee children. Granted, yes, some of them don't look like children, nowhere near look like fucking children, and I don't care what pathetic excuses people come out with. Oh, well, it's because of the stress of it, that's why they look older. No, fuck off. Go away. Go crawl back under your rock. It's not because of the stress of it. Personally, Gary Lineker, right, he needs to be supported in his statement. People are calling for him to be fired, and thankfully the BBC has some common sense. I never thought I'd say those words. Yeah, it's on his personal Twitter account. It doesn't matter. It's nothing to do with the BBC. Simple as that. So he's not going to get fired. So if anyone has suggested that, then go and fuck yourselves. It's as simple as that. Go jump off a bridge. And yeah, I am being fucking nasty here. Go and jump off a fucking bridge. Honest to God. I don't condone suicide, by the way, just so any of you know, alright, yeah? Okay? But that's what these fuckers need to do, okay? End of the day, if somebody of the massive stature of Gary Lineker has come out and supported that we need to help them, then why are we not supporting him? Why are we slagging him off? It's ridiculous, it really is. So that being said, we can get on and move on now, okay? I'm supporting Gary Lineker. Anyone's got a fucking problem with it? Come and say it to me face. Simple as that. Now, we can move on to who's worse. Now, what do I mean by who's worse? Ellis Short or Donald fucking Trump? Ellis Short, the womanizer of Sunderland Football Club, because he's womanizing the club, not women, okay? If that makes sense, you know? Treat a football club like a lady, you know? It's got to have some class. Don't know much at the minute, but it's got to have some. And then Donald Trump, who, well, yeah. Donald fucking Trump, you know, the guy's a fucking moron. Oof, Donald Trump, not condoning violence, not condoning violence. But you know, it's long been, you know, there's a misconception among a lot of Sunderland fans that it's always the manager, and I used to be one until I did some digging, and it's not the manager. You know, Ellis Short, he'll go and spend £23.7 million on a not brand new, but a castle, you know. And he's saying that, oh yes, I've helped the club with the windfall. You know, I've invested £200 million in 8 years. There's championship clubs that invest more than that in 3 years. Never mind fucking 8. And you call yourself a Premier League chairman? I mean, honest to God, you are. Donald Trump has Scottish heritage, doesn't he? Yeah. You, Ellis Short, are the Irish version of Donald Trump. That is what you are. You've got all these billions, and you justify £200 million in 8 years. Now, if that was £200 million in 2 years, I don't think there would be a Sunderland fan that would bat an eyelid against you, without a shadow of a doubt. I'd call that right now. And I'm not saying I speak for all Sunderland fans, but I'd call that right now. You know, because that would be a completely different scenario, wouldn't it? You know, but £200 million, 8 years is nowhere near enough. August, you justified. Oh yeah, so was it £23.4 million so far in this transfer window? This was last season. And what? You justify that when there's clubs spending nearly double that amount? That they're in the position that we should be in, finishing mid-table. Honest to God, and I tell you what, thank God, I pray, if there is any such form of a fucking God, that this Chinese takeover does actually happen. I really do, because I'm fed up with it. But moving on to the football side of things now, I've got that little rant out of the way. Donald Trump wannabe. The football side of it. West Ham versus Sunderland. This just has humiliation written all over it. And even as bad as West Ham are at playing at home, this just has a romp written all over it, doesn't it? It really does. And you look at it. We started positively against Stoke for the first 20 minutes. So first 20 minutes, I think it would be fair to say it was all Sunderland. Didn't make too many chances, obviously, but it was mostly us attacking, or not trying to, but that lack thereof. You know, we were pressing. It was good. It was good to watch. Okay, we went a goal down. You know, a bit of sloppy defending again, but you know, there was still positivity there. They're still trying to push forward, which was good to see. And the second goal went in. Don't give a fuck. Oh, ball's here. Pass it back. There we go. You know what? What the fuck's that about? It was just. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was shambolic to watch that second half. So West Ham of late, they've had a torrid time, haven't they? Winning, losing. They haven't really had a steady run. This could be the start of it. They got a 1-0 win at the weekend. I don't fancy our chances. And I've got a funny feeling. Sorry, I've got my daughter. She's asking for a little surprise now, shouting. I've just got a funny feeling West Ham are going to win this 3-0, and Payet's going to be the man to watch without a shadow of a doubt. And of course, I'm going to have to pick the Sunderland defence. I'm going to have to pick the defence again to be the pre-Bellens because they won that award at the end of the last game. But I can't see it any other way. I really can't. And it's not that I do have some shred of hope and dignity left. Albeit it's the fucking width of a hair. But you know, it's slowly whittling down, isn't it? I don't really think we're expecting much now. The wins can come. Injuries haven't helped. Yes, fair enough. But to be honest, where people are saying they want Moyes out, even I've said that, I think we should keep Moyes and just get rid of Ellis Short once and for all. The quicker this hopeful takeover does happen, granted, fair enough, they apparently, according to rumours, want to bring back Sam Allardyce. I'll be fucking more than happy with that. But if it does happen, it needs to be done before Christmas, without a shadow of a doubt. They need to sit down around that fucking table and they just need to, right, yeah, there, that's what we're going to give you. Right, Ellis Short, take it, tail between your legs and fuck off back to America. Simple as that. He's killing the club. He is killing the club. And you know, I've been under this illusion that for a long time it's been the managers. I really have been. But, okay, there's been some bad signings by managers. What club doesn't have bad signings? I mean, look at Paul Pogba. He's hardly lit up the Premier League, has he? I'm not saying he's a bad signing, no wrong, but he's hardly added fire to the Premier League. He's added just a little whimper, and that's it. So, let me know what your prediction's going to be. Let me know also who is worse, Ellis Short or Donald fucking Trump. So far, Ellis Short's leading the pack, that's for sure. And I'll see you all for the final whistle. Jesus Christ, Newcastle fans think they've got it fucking bad. Yeah. Join our club and you'll know what bad is. Piss and moaning little bitch boys.